My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local schools. I'm Jeff Smith with Joseph Brett, coming to you live from Grants Pass High School in Grants Pass, Oregon. It's the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by US Cellular at Siskiyou. And today's game features the Eagle Point Eagles taking on the Grants Pass Cavemen. And we're getting introductions here in the gym. We'll get those starters for you in just a bit. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Grants Pass School District and our participating community business partners. Our executive producer for events on Table Rock Sports is Joe Brett. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. And please support Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. Go to youtube.com, search Table Rock Sports, and click the red subscribe button. So it'll be the Eagle Point Eagles taking on the Grants Pass Cavemen. The Eagles will have it to start things out, and we are underway. Starters for the Eagles: number 3 is Alex Smith. Number 13, Brennan Yett. Number 15, Adam Quintero. Number 20 is Colt Carlton. And number 23 is Gabe Esquivel. And the starters for the Cavemen: three-pointer on the way. Count it. Quintero gives the Eagles the 3-0 lead. Grants Pass starters: number 1, Miles Anderson, driving the lane. That's number 12. And a bucket for the Cavers cuts the lead to 1. So 12 was Jackson Poland. Cade Brandis is 23, 33 Brandon Ziegler, and 15 Brady Robertson. And we're going to get our first foul called. It'll be against the Cavemen. That foul will be on Brady Robertson. And at the line, Quintero hits the first of 2. That runner off the glass too strong. Missed by Poland. Three-pointer off the mark. Smith with the miss. Cavemen push it ahead. Nice touch on the hook from Ziegler. And we're tied at 4 apiece. And the Eagles retake the lead. And a blocking foul. That's going to go against Quintero. First team foul for the Eagles. Five and a half remaining here in the first. Three-pointer, that one is good. Poland drops it in. And the Cavers take their first lead. And a blocking foul the other way. Going to go against Poland. Second team foul for the Cavers. First personal for Poland. $15-footer off the mark. Oh, and a push called on the putback attempt. Said he got him down low. There was definitely, it was clean up high for sure, but
I don't think he left his feet. I don't think he jumped.
I didn't think he did either.
He didn't move. He put his hands up, blocked the ball.
So that'll be the third.
Did a good job defensively there, and call doesn't always go your way, but
no. And so third team foul on the Cavers. First on Ziegler. And at the free throw line, Smith makes the first.
You know, it's probably the toughest position to be in on the basketball court is to be a big man down low driving to the basket or playing defensively. You know, when you're twice as big as pretty much everyone on the court, a lot of times the referees are going to challenge you. They're going to call the fouls. You're not going to get the as many foul calls on the other end offensively.
Yeah, and he was behind him. That never helps. And, you know, I've had referees that said, well, if you'd boxed him out, I wouldn't have had to call that foul.
I've watched way too many sports documentaries and shows to, you know, it's kind of tough when you realize that's what happens to the big guys is they get, you know, it's tougher for them to get the calls on both ends of the floor. They're big. They expect you to play through a lot, and sometimes that can be really frustrating for a big man.
So the Cavers call a timeout, and yeah, I agree with you on that. Colt Carlton, I believe that was, got that steal and the bucket there before the timeout was called. And the Eagles with the 3-point lead. 4:40 remaining here in the first. And
I thought they were going to get Ziegler for the offensive foul down here on the other end. He came down and bodied up one of the Eagles down there and put him on his backside. And luckily for the Cavemen, he didn't get called for the foul, and they let him play on.
Yeah, on the occasion that my brother would referee some of our games, more than one time he told me stuff like that where he says, well, if you'd boxed him out, then you wouldn't have had to foul him. And they said, but I didn't foul him. He didn't care. He wanted me to do it right, so I paid the price. And apparently Ziegler did too tonight. 7-10 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Cavers coming out of that timeout, looking to generate some offense. Been a tough season for the Cavers so far. They've been playing a little better as of late, but it's not really, I haven't gotten to talk to Coach York, but I imagine this is not the season he envisioned for this Caver team. Oh, good teamwork there. Ziegler a little too strong off the glass, and net.
Looked like he got bodied there pretty good.
And a travel going to be called.
Definitely more body than he gave on the other end.
Yeah.
He was called for the foul.
And we're going to get a
media timeout.
I've been away from the mic for a couple of weeks, or feels like a couple of weeks at least, so almost forgot about those media timeouts. We're going to take advantage of this media timeout, let you hear from one of our sponsors, and we will be right back.
The Navy for 4 years. I went in for education, employment, and travel, and the Navy gave me all of that. I have medical appointments out of the VA Dom. It's a big blessing to us veterans to have transportation, to be able to get out into the community and get involved. I have a cart and do my grocery shopping. When it's loaded, they lower the ramp for me so I can get it on the bus. Now more than ever, I think RVTD is the bus company with a heart.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. On our John L. Scott scoreboard, Eagle Point Eagles with the lead, 10-7 over the Grants Pass Cavers. Cavers with the ball again coming out of that media timeout. Cavers with the offensive rebound, but they turn it over. 2-on-1 if they hurry. That should have been a kick, I believe, but the Eagles got it back. Banker still counts for three.
I believe that's Quintero.
Yeah, 15 is Quintero.
He's got 7 of the 13. Got over half of his team's points so far here in the first couple minutes.
Speaking of, I don't think I said that on air, but speaking of photographic memories, Joseph always got the stats for me. Eagle defense really, they had the turnover, but they give it right back. But Eagle defense pretty active right now. I think that little bit of size disadvantage, they're just making that up with a little speed and a little aggressiveness. As Smith comes back in for the Eagles. Heat check. Just a little short from Anderson. Eagles will push the other way. And that'll be Caver ball.
Grant's pass really look a little lost offensively so far to start this one. The ball is staying in the hand a long time. They're looking to pass. They're not making any passes. They just got to get that ball moving around. Coach is yelling at them to get it moving faster. And
yeah, it seems like guys are coming to the spots in their offensive rotation a little slow right now. They're having to wait for the next pass, and well, that makes it easier on the defense.
And they're missing Ziegler a lot down there on the post. He's been open quite a few times, and they're just missing it.
There they find someone down low, and that's Mason Bennett with the bucket.
If they can get Ziegler the ball the second he gets down into that post and gets position on his player, they could turn this around in a hurry. Eagle Point looks like they're going to get beat on the inside, but not from the outside this evening.
Yeah. Well, and that first little hook shot from Ziegler looked really good. He had a nice touch on it, so they definitely need to find him some more net with the bucket on the nice pass to find him. 15-9 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Just over a minute to go here in the first. Ziegler cut off, turn around, another one.
Just get it to him quick. Here's a size advantage on 4 of the 5 players on the court. So if he gets that mismatch, I just keep going there all day. And there's not a height advantage, but he's definitely got a size advantage on Eagle Point's big man.
Yep. And that'll be a travel. He was okay until he turned to make that pass. .39 seconds on the clock here in the first. John L. Scott scoreboard shows Eagle Point with the 4-point lead. Boy, they're letting a lot of physical play go on the one-on-one matchups. 8 seconds remaining. They're going to have trouble. That's double dribble, I thought, but not going to matter. That's how the quarter's going to end on the John L. Scott scoreboard.
Coach is letting the referee know over there.
Yeah. Eagle Point 15, Grant's pass.
Yeah, he dribbled with his left
11
to gather the ball. He got the ball, and it was in his hand. He had to turn, put it down, gathered with both hands to the right, dribbled once, and then shot. Coach was visibly upset over there.
Yeah, you can knock the ball to the floor and it not be a dribble, but that looked very discernible because he switched hands, like you said, and so I think that was definitely a double dribble. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with the second quarter of action, Eagle Point and Grant's pass. It's our Lithia Superstore game of the week.
Way to ride would be just to get on the bus and go. RVTD helps me to be independent. The bus goes everywhere I need to go. I've become pretty good friends with even some of the drivers. They really care about the passengers. I have to use the power wheelchair, which makes it convenient to have to ride the bus because they have the ramps that go down so you can get on and off really easy. I feel very safe. Now more than ever, RVTD is a very important part of this community. I don't know where I'd be without it.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Home team Cavemen trailing after one on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Eagle Point 15, Grants Pass 11.
Too much dribbling. Get the ball to the outside, get it into the post, and let him do his job.
Well, an Eagle Point as that three-pointer is knocked down. Mason Bennett gets the Cavers within one. Eagle Point's almost got like a sneaky press that it doesn't look like a press, but you're not going to dribble it all the way to midcourt without some pressure. And the Cavemen have gotten a little lazy on a couple of those trips up the floor. That's going to be Eagle ball as Ziegler couldn't get the handle on it. Just about a minute gone by here in the second quarter. Baseline jumper off back iron. I believe that's John Saucedo in the game for the Eagles, missing that jumper, and a travel. And those are the kind of calls you get if you're trying to handle the ball a little too much against this kind of defense. You go to a spot, you think you have a pass, and it's not there. That one got hit on the way up. And that's going to be a travel. His legs weren't long enough for that Euro step, and he got bumped a little, and that was it. No way he was going to complete that one. Three-pointer too strong. And coming out of the pack with it, Nathan Greenberg. Three-pointer on the way too strong. Both teams settling for a lot of three-pointers. Some of them are designed, some of them are just, let's get a shot off. And another travel.
Both these teams playing pretty similar offensively, working the ball around the outside, trying to find an open look, get a good shot. And both teams could probably benefit right now, probably from a little change of pace, get the ball to the top of the key, down low to the post, and set a screen, get somebody open, and get that kick out pass, and try to find that three-point shot, a different way.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing these teams do something the Grants Pass girls do quite a bit, is a little more of setting the post up high, put them up at the free throw line, and create those weak side looks. That turnover is going to result in a bucket. Credit that to net. And the Eagles extend their lead. 4.5 to play here in the second. Pretty low scoring quarter so far. And the Cavers get two right back. Timeout called by the Eagles. Looks like this will be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here.
I think a lot of coaches forget that we have the media timeout coming up. And just inbound that ball, get it down over half court, wait a second. You're going to get that free timeout and save one just in case you need it. And see a lot of timeouts called about 4:10 to go in the quarter. And
you had a coach back in the day, I know, because I dealt with him as well. If he called a timeout in the first half, it was very rare. He was notorious for having those timeouts when he needed them down the stretch. Of course, I didn't know you back then, so I knew a couple of the guys you played with, but neither one of us were broadcasting at that point. Well, you might have been. You might have been doing a little.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, that's a double dribble.
Not until just 4 years ago now. Been doing it for a few years now.
That double dribble is one I used to tell my middle school girls that anytime the ball touches both your hands after you've been dribbling, your dribble is done. So you better be picking it up. That's a call they don't make in the NBA too often. I don't know how many times I've seen guys touch the ball with both hands and continue their dribble. That runner just off the mark. Of course, that's the stars. The bench guys don't get the benefit of that call, but seen a lot of guys getting in the air and then realizing they have no place to go with it. And credit both defenses for that. Blocked by Ziegler. Ziegler was waiting for that one. He saw him coming, and now we'll have our media timeout. And we will take it with him. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Don't go away.
I believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, to get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. Eagle Point Eagles with the 1-point lead, 3:14 remaining in this first half. John L. Scott scoreboard, Eagles 17, Grants Pass 16, and we're ready to get things back underway. I wouldn't mind if they kept that media timeout after COVID's over. It's not a bad deal there. Doesn't make the games that much longer. The left-hander missed, and it'll be Caver ball. And a held ball will be possession to the Eagles. And the defense continues. It's been a defensive game, and why not? Bucket. Poland gives the Cavemen the lead. That one on the mark. As Net drops it in for the Eagles. And a travel. Another reason you might see one or two more travels on a night like tonight is this floor gets slippery when the humidity gets up, and it's a little warm in here and not as sticky as it's been, but still a little damp, I think. And an offensive foul as the team fouls even up at 3 apiece. Net with the push off. And a blocking foul on Alex Smith. Team foul number 4. I'll try and refrain from calling Alex Smith the quarterback of this team. A little strong on the 3 from Anderson. Eagles coming the other way. And an offensive foul. It's going to be a foul or a travel either way. It's going to be Cavemen ball, and all of a sudden the team fouls moving up for the Eagles. 5 for the Eagles, 3 for the Cavers. Under a minute to go here in this first half. First team to 20 wins the half. 3-pointer right wing, no. Carlton skies in for the rebound, and we'll get a foul with 31 seconds. Team foul number 4 on the Cavemen. And that'll be the first on Owen Alderson. Nathan Greenberg comes in for Alderson. Oh, stealing the rebound there. And it'll be Caver ball with 14 seconds remaining in the half. And Greenberg goes all the way, can't get it to fall. 4 seconds remaining for the Eagles, and a carry gonna go against the Eagles. 1.3 remaining. They're gonna get Ziegler back in the game. This is gonna be probably a lob down low maybe. Just see if they can get it to him. He's the biggest guy on the floor right now, so I imagine Anderson will try and find him. Turn around 3, no good. And I lied. First one to 20 is not going to win the half because neither team's going to get there. On the John L. Scott scoreboard after 1 half of play, Eagle Point 19, Grants Pass 18 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. We will be right back.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, home team trailing by 1, Eagle Point 19, Grants Pass 18. And a pretty defensive first half, Joey. The second half, I think one of two things is going to happen. The Eagles are still getting a fair amount of offensive rebounds. They're just not turning them into points yet. But if the Cavers can find a way to get a steady feed into Ziegler, I think that's would be their advantage in the second half. How do you see it?
Excuse me. Both teams are doing a fairly good job defensively, as you mentioned. Eagle Point, they got that sneaky full court, three-quarter court press that they've been running, and it's really done a good job of slowing Grants Pass down. Grants Pass has been dribbling through a lot of it. We've seen both sides called for a couple double dribbles, travel. So whichever team is going to move the ball the fastest this half is going to probably end up winning this one. Whoever can get the ball moving up the court faster without using the dribble, find the guys cutting to the basket, get those fast break points. That's going to be a big difference maker on both sides. Grant's Pass is giving up a lot of open shots to Eagle Point. They're playing a pretty set man-to-man half-court defense. The one thing they can do is turn up that pressure just a little bit, force a few more turnovers, get some fast break points on the other end that are uncontested, and like you mentioned, getting that ball into Ziegler. He gets down into that block, and he gets really good position initially, and Grant's Pass is, as soon as he gets position on his side of the court, they're moving the ball to the other side of the floor, and it's taking the opportunity away from him because he's got position, in the paint where he's catch and turn, and it's just a nice little easy layup for him. And they've missed him at least 5, 6, 7 times there in the first half. And so if they can do that, find him, apply a little more pressure defensively, and get a few takeaways, that's going to be the difference maker for Grant's Pass. And Eagle Point, those offensive rebounds, they can turn those into points. They'd be up 6, 7, 8 right now. So Grant's Pass, they got to defend, get the rebounds, and Eagle Point, they just got to take those second chance opportunities and make them happen.
Yeah, and if those mid-range or even the three-pointers start dropping for the Eagles, the Cavers are going to be playing catch-up real quick. But fortunately, a lot of missed shots, but they're giving up open shots. So like I said, if they start dropping them, that may spell some trouble for the Cavers. Should be fun to watch. Second half, these defensive games, they may not give you all the highlights for the local news programs, but they definitely are fun to watch, and it should be a great second half. We'll take one more break, and we will.
Offensively, Grant's Pass, other than getting the ball down low, they just got to go to the basket.
Yeah,
they're not taking any opportunities to just go to the basket. I see a lot of speed there on Grant's Pass's end. There's a lot of speed also on Eagle Point's end. But the one time they did it, they got right to the hoop. I see that lane has been there almost the entirety of the night. So, just get the ball. If you're going to hesitate, if you're going to wait, if you're going to keep looking for the pass, just grab that ball, put it on the court, drive to the rim. You're going to get fouled. You're going to get a good look. You're going to get a made basket, so work that ball to the hoop and just push it. Grant's Pass has really got to just push the ball to the basket this half.
Yeah, and those when they're attacking, I think they need to get a little closer to the hoop because you want to try and draw that defender off of Ziegler, force him to make a decision, because then you've got either a layup because you've beat your man and you got there, or you've got the easy pass to Ziegler, and they're just, like you said earlier, they're not seeing him. He's been there.
And if they're going to work the ball to the opposite side of the court that Ziegler's on, he's already drawn that big man to the other side of the court. And when they swing it to the opposite side, to the weak side, he comes to the top of the key. So it pulls the big man even further out off of, the weak side. There's a pretty good lane there for them to just take the ball to the rim and try to create some more opportunities.
Yeah, for sure. So now we'll take that break and get one more plug for our sponsors before we head into the second half of play on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Eagle Point 19, Grants Pass 18. We'll be right back.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
I don't remember seeing anything tomorrow.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We head to the third, and the visitors with the 1-point lead, 19-18 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Cavemen will have the ball to start this second half. as the teams change direction. Ziegler trying to show the range, can't get it to fall. Good pass inside, but they can't get it to fall, but we'll get our first team foul of this second half. It's going to go against the Cavers. That'll be the first on Anderson as Net steps to the line. Ziegler going to get an early rest here in the second half. He's replaced by Mason Bennett. So Caver's going to go a little smaller here. We'll see what that means offensively. As Net splits the free throws. And the Eagle lead is 2. Nice opening there, and the runner falls. Poland ties it at 20. Stop, pop, and drop. Net with the triple for the Eagles. You could see him thinking about that before he even caught that ball. He saw that spot open, and he was just waiting to get there. And a turnover by the Cavemen. Eagles push. Net with the 3. Got it. Back-to-back triples for Brennan Net. And the Eagles with their biggest lead. And a steal. Net again with it. He's fouled, but the steal was Carlton. And he made the nice pass there to draw the Cavers into their second team foul of this second half as Net steps to the line. It's going to be the third foul on Cade Brandis. Now they changed it. I was going to say, I don't think that's right. That's his first.
There's 9 quick points for the Eagles, all 9 of them by Net.
Yep.
2 threes, a free throw, and those 2 free throws right there.
And that one falls for Anderson. And we'll get a foul. It's going to be before the shot. I didn't even have to wait for the ref on that. Eagle Point coach going, count it, count it. And 1. It's going to be the second personal on Poland. And an offensive foul called on the Eagles. That'll be their first team foul. Team foul's now 3-1. Cavers with 3. And that'll be the second foul on Net, as he is called for the offensive foul away from the ball. Timeout called here by Grants Pass. It's a little spurt there for the Eagles, and they've led by as much as 8. They lead by 6 on our John L. Scott scoreboard, and a couple little more spurts like that could, a defensive game like this, it could put it out of reach. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third. And Cavemen will reset their offense here, see what they can get going against this stingy Eagles defense. And a double dribble. And back-to-back turnovers gives it back to the Cavemen. 4:36 remaining on the third quarter clock. No arch on that, but Robertson almost knocked it down for the Cavers. But and we'll get a foul, and heading to the line will be Esquivel.
Well, the Eagles have done a good job so far of doing what I said Grants Pass needed to do to be able to win this game. You know, they're going to the basket and they're getting fouled, or they're getting a layup, and it's putting points on the board. You know, Grants Pass, they've taken 4 outside shots here so far, and I don't know if I've seen a shot inside.
I don't think so.
10 to 15 feet. Nothing in the paint so far?
No, I don't believe so. Yeah, the Eagles have definitely come out with a little edge here to start this. Well, we're halfway through. We're at the media timeout already, so 3:42 remaining.
Grants Pass has only scored 4 points. They got to really start applying some pressure here and just work to that rim.
As I mentioned, 3:42 remaining here in the third on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Eagle Point 28, Grants Pass 22. John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Fouls are 4-1. Cavers with 14 fouls. Eagles with only 1. And headed to the free throw line, Gabe Esquivel will shoot. That last Caver foul was Mason Bennett picking up his first. And Esquivel makes him pay, hits them both. Ziegler on the baseline, double team there And throws it right into the hands of Quintero. That's something that's sometimes overlooked on defense. Guys that know where that next pass is going and they get into that passing lane. And we'll get a foul as Cade Brandis got inside net with the foul, I believe. Be the second team foul on the Eagles, and it's net's third. 2:48 remaining here in the third. Brandis can't get the first of two. Net'll get a rest. Alex Smith back into the game. Running one-hander just rattles out. Cavers come away with it. And that one tipped out by Eagle Point. .226 remaining here in the third. That shot blocked. Dribbled into a crowd, and offensive foul at the other end. Alex Smith. Picks up the third team foul.
I hate to say it, but I think they missed it on both ends. I think it was body on this end, foul on the shot, and I didn't quite see who that was taking the charge, but he was moving pretty good.
Yeah, I was expecting either a no call or a blocking foul. I wasn't expecting an offense.
He was definitely running with the offensive player.
Nice pass inside, and Anderson drops it in for the Cavers. That's the one advantage the Cavemen have here is in these low-scoring games, even though it felt like the Eagles were kind of pulling away. Pulling away means 8 points, which is not an unsurmountable amount. They've got it down to 6 now.
Oh, they missed him again.
And a turnover. 1-on-2. And a foul. That's going to be Anderson picking up the foul. Team foul number 5 for the Cavemen. Greenberg going to check back in for the Cavers. He'll replace Poland. Deep three. Smith just short. Just over a minute to go here in the third. Turnaround 15-footer rattles home for Anderson. Anderson with the last 4 points for the Cavers, and it's a 4-point game. That runner just doesn't find the net. Anderson tried to make it 3 in a row, can't get it to fall. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Step back 3 on the way, rattles out for Valdivinos. And a steal. Smith takes it away. And a foul. Going to be team foul number 6. Going to go against Anderson. That'll be the 3rd on Miles Anderson. He'll sit down. He'll take Bennett with him. And the Eagles will take a timeout with 12 seconds remaining here in the 3rd. On our John L. Scott scoreboard, it's been back and forth. Eagles had it out to an 8-point lead twice in this quarter, but they lead only by 4, 30-26. John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Take a look at the team fouls again. It's Grants Pass with 6, so the Eagles will shoot the rest of the way. And Eagle Point with only 3. Eagles will inbound with 12 seconds remaining here in the 3rd. Another step back 3. Off the mark, missed by Valdivinos. And after 3 quarters of play on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's Grants Pass 26, Eagle Point 30. We'll be right back.
In RBTD all my life. When we moved to Talent, that's when we purchased our house.
All those memories were in that little spot for 17 years.
Everything in that house, all our firsts, everything gone.
Now more than ever, with so many families being displaced, their kids will still be able to come to school to Phoenix and Talent because they'll be able to use RBTD.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
So your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Welcome back. You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. We head to the 4th, and it's a 4-point lead. The visiting Eagle Point Eagles 30, Grants Pass Cavemen 26, and a carry. That's going to be the second one. Quintero got hit with one in the first half, and he gets hit with another one here. Just underway here in the 4th. Oh, nice left-hand runner. Greenberg cuts the lead to 2. Net from the wing, got it, triple. Oh, nice look down low. Cavers get 2 of them back. Greenberg catches and puts it up and in. That runner's going to come up short. Ziegler got the rebound. He lost the handle and couldn't get anything off there. As he was looking to see where he was on the floor, he lost the handle and just kind of tried to shove one up. And that one going to be a foul against the Eagles. It's going to be the fourth team foul. It'll be on Quintero, his third. And at the free throw line for the Cavers is Cade Brandis. Too strong on the first one. Anderson and Poland back into the game for Grant's Pass. And they give up a lay. Oh, he misses, but you can't give up layups on a made free throw. That's just unexcusable. And a held ball will be Caver ball. A rare miss from net on that was the only difference. On you get one free throw at one end and you almost give up two at the other. Deep three, no. Good positioning for the rebound. Cavers keep the possession. As Brandis had the good position, but a steal and the putback is up and in. Net with the bucket. Following the Quintero miss. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the final quarter.
Net is single-handedly keeping Eagle Point in this game.
Yeah,
he has 14 of his team's 16 second-half points.
Yeah, they may have a guy named Alex Smith, but Net is definitely their quarterback. He's been active on defense and scoring a good percentage of their points. And we'll get a foul here. Heading to the line will be Quintero. Cavers pick up their 7th team foul, putting the Eagles in the bonus, but this will be a shooting foul. It's going to be the 3rd personal on Poland. Mason Bennett will replace Brandis. 4:35 remaining. One more free throw for Quintero. But an offensive rebound, but Ziegler blocks the shot. And a foul, a little too aggressive on the defense was Esquivel. Be the 5th team foul on the Eagles. Refs looked like they were worried about something getting started there, but it really didn't look like, I mean, it was an aggressive defensive play that resulted in the foul, but it didn't look like anybody traded looks or anything else. Cavers were just ready to get down on offense. Runner in the lane comes up short out of the hands of Alderson. And this will be out of bounds. They're going to give it to the Eagles, I think. I think Ziegler was out of bounds when he put his hand on that one. And it's time for the media timeout on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Eagle Point 35, Grants Pass 31. John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Way to ride would be just to get on the bus and go. RVTD helps me to be independent. The bus goes everywhere I need to go. I've become pretty good friends with even some of the drivers. They really care about the passengers. I have to use the power wheelchair, which makes it convenient to have to ride the bus because they have the ramps that go down so you can get on and off really easy. I feel very safe. And now more than ever, RVTD is a very important part of this community. I don't know where I'd be without it.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, Eagle Point Eagles 35, Grants Pass 31, 4:07 remaining in the quarter. Team fouls are Grants Pass 7, Eagle Point 5. Free throw shooting has not been stellar for either team, so that could become a factor down the stretch. Oh, Eagles lucky to keep that possession. And we're going to get a referee timeout. Oh, we've got an injury. So Quintero got injured just before that first three-point attempt. Eagles almost had turned it over, and he went down in the lane and appears to have injured his shoulder. So Smith will take his spot. And an offensive foul going to be called on the Eagles. Team foul number 6. And that'll be the first on Luis Uribe.
Down low.
And that's going to be last touch by the Eagles. It'll remain Caver ball. Carlton back into the game for the Eagles. Replaces Uribe.
Backside, there he is.
Good move. Brandis gets it down to a 2-point deficit for the Cavers. And a timeout called as net almost turned that ball over, and the Eagles will talk things over. As we once again take a look at our John L. Scott scoreboard, Eagle Point 35, Grants Pass 33, John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. We'll be right back.
They believe in the bus system. They have always been there for my wife, and I know that she feels safe.
For me, riding the bus is a norm.
Other big cities have bus systems, and everybody rides the bus.
Having RBTD, just a bus stop away from my job, from my school, from my house, allowed me to be able to go to college, get my 3 degrees, and still be a mom.
.242 remaining here in the fourth. It's senior night for the Cavers. They'd like to go out with the win. They're trailing by 2 on our John L. Scott scoreboard. 35 Eagle Point, 33 Grants Pass. John L. Scott, Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Eagles will have the ball. 2:42 remaining in the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week. Powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And a foul will be called on the Cavers. This will be a 1-and-1 coming up for net. 8th team foul for the Cavemen. 2:23 remaining. And that's what you got to do on the 1-and-1. You got to get the first one. Net gets it. He can make it a 2-possession game with this second free throw. But he rattles it out. Ziegler with the rebound. 3-point game, 2:10 to go. And the Eagles get it back. And a grab. Alderson gonna pick up the foul. Another 1-and-1 coming up. 9th team foul. Quintero at the line. Alderson picks up his second personal. And Quintero gets the first. .148 remaining. And we're going to get a technical foul called, I do believe. I believe that's going to be charged to Ziegler.
What did he do?
I'm going to assume he said something because there's no other possible reason for that. Net will shoot the technical. Anderson came over to ask the referee about it, and he got a pretty quick answer, and he seemed satisfied with the answer he got. So I'm going to get a timeout called by the Eagles. take an opportunity here to take another quick break. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, 40-33, Eagles with the lead. We'll be right back.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram Trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
You're watching the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net, powered by U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou. And not only does the technical cost the Cavers points, but it costs them possession. On our John L. Scott scoreboard, it's 40-33. Another Caver foul. This will be double bonus time for the Eagles, as that is team foul number 10, personal number 3 on Alderson. Smith at the free throw line makes the first. And he rattles home the second, and with 1:33 remaining, a game that was anybody's game just about a minute ago has turned into a tough task here for the Cavers to come back. That runner comes up short, battle for the rebound, a held ball. And it'll be Eagle ball with 1:15 remaining. Cavemen have no choice here but put on the full court press, see if they can force a turnover. And a foul will be called. That's going to go against the Cavemen, Brady Robertson. And it'll be 2 free throws for Alex Smith. 1:04 remaining. Smith splits the free throws, and it's a 10-point Eagle lead. That one will drop in for Greenberg. We'll get a Grants Pass timeout following the bucket. Under a minute to go, 58 seconds remaining. Seems like we were just talking about the Cavers getting it to a 2-point game, and then all of a sudden they started to unravel. Eagles leading by 8. Sports leagues and activities for the entire family are coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. It's time to sign up now for summer fun. Go to playmedford.com, where you'll find the Coach Pistole softball camp, July 12th through 14th, led by the SOU national champion coach and players. You'll also find junior golf lessons, USTA youth tennis programs, along with all your other favorites. Visit playmedford.com to register today. 43-35, Eagles with the lead, and another Caver foul. Will be 2 shots at the other end for the Eagles. according to the scoreboard, Anderson fouls out. He is replaced by Robertson. And Quintero with the first free throw. .55 remain. Quintero hits them both. Back to a 10-point lead. Cavers pushing it ahead, looking for quick offense here. And a foul as Esquivel got a little too aggressive on that block attempt. Team foul number 7 on the Eagles. As Robertson steps to the line. 40, almost 48 seconds remaining. Robertson splits the free throws. And down low, Carlton with the bucket for the Eagles. 30 seconds remain. Baseline jumper on the way, just off the mark for Poland, but the Cavers get it right back. Three-pointer is good. A timeout going to be called as Alderson drops in the 3 for the Cavers. And they'll take a timeout here with 22 seconds remaining. As we take a look at our John L. Scott scoreboard one more time. Eagle Point 47, Grants Pass 39. John L. Scott with locations in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Final 22 seconds. Both teams will shoot any fouls the rest of the way. 15 seconds remaining, and we'll get a foul. Quintero will go back to the line. That'd be the first personal on Nathan Greenberg. Seconds remaining. Second free throw is good. And once again, a 10-point game. And that'll do it. The Eagle Point Eagles come into Grants Pass and get the upset. Eagle Point Eagles 49, Grants Pass 39. We will take a break and we will come right back with the My Circle K powered by GP Energy postgame show. Don't go away.
My Circle K powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All U.S. Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the My Circle K powered by GP Energy postgame show. And on our John L. Scott scoreboard, the Eagle Point Eagles come into Grants Pass, and they will leave with the 10-point victory on our John L. Scott scoreboard. Eagle Point 49, Grants Pass 39. And we had a lot of suggestions for them at halftime, Joey, and the Eagles listened, and the Cavers not so much.
Yeah, Grants Pass, they came out and they found something that worked there in the second half. They were able to get the ball to the free throw line and look for the man under the basket on the weak side. They found him a couple times. It worked. Anderson was able to hit from that same spot when he got the ball a few times. And they did a good job there for a while just going to the basket. They got fouled. They went to the free throw line. They got a couple of easy buckets. And it was like somewhere there at the beginning of the fourth quarter, first minute into the fourth quarter, it's like they almost forgot what was working for them. They went back to moving the ball around the wing and around the outside of the three-point line. They were a little more hesitant on driving to the basket, and they didn't put it to the free throw line again until under a minute to go in the fourth quarter. But good job to them for picking it up and finding something that worked for them. But they just couldn't hang with net from Eagle Point. He had 17 in the second half. Did a really good job. He hit some tough threes, got to the free throw line a few times, made a couple of good jumpers and a couple of layups, and credit to him for keeping his team alive, because without his effort there in the second half, he would have Eagle Point would have definitely fallen behind and given Grants Pass a really good momentum. They could have built off of that and potentially ran away with the basketball game, because the rest of Eagle Point's team, they didn't show up there in the second half until it was free throw time.
Yeah.
Come free throw time, they did a good job of hitting the shots that mattered when they got fouled and put to the line. But, Grants Pass, they're back here Friday night, and they'll look to turn things around, I believe.
North Medford coming to town.
North Medford, so it'll be a good one for them. They got some things to build on, but overall, good job by both teams tonight. It was a defensive game for the better part of this one, so those are the tough ones to win.
Yep, and so a tough loss for the Cavers, but a nice ride home for the Eagles as they get the 10-point victory. And as Joey mentioned, we'll be back here on Friday. A rare doubleheader coming up on Friday as the earlier game with North Medford. Both got played at North because we were having a bit of a heat wave. It's supposed to be pretty hot again this Friday, but hopefully not as bad as last time around. There's no air conditioning in this gym currently, and so they had to play both games at North last time. So we will have girls hosting North Medford at 5:30, and the boys scheduled for 7 o'clock. So that'll do it for us here from Grants Pass. We'd like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank the Grants Pass High School Athletic Director, Clay Ronceville, for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week here on TableRockSports.net. Special thank goes out to both the coaches, Ryan Mars for Eagle Point and Tyler York for Grants Pass. Once again, our next broadcast will be right here from Grants Pass. We'll have the ladies at 5:30, the men at 7 o'clock. And once again on the John L. Scott scoreboard, our final score, Eagle Point 49, Grants Pass 39. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Joseph Brett, I'm Jeff Smith saying thanks for watching and good night from Grants Pass High School here in Grants Pass, Oregon.